Welcome back to the home of breaking updates, next-gen devices, and everything creators need to stay ahead. Today, we're exploring one of the most talked-about compact cameras on the horizon, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. If you thought the previous versions were powerful in small packages, you'll want to stick around because what's coming might just blow your expectations out of the water. For years, DJI has been refining its compact gimbal cameras, keeping them light, user-friendly, and capable of producing stunningly smooth footage. But now, it seems DJI is preparing to disrupt its own lineup with something that feels like more than just an iteration. The Osmo Pocket 4 is reportedly packing a major redesign, professional-level features, and performance specs that could bring pocket-sized cameras into a whole new league. So, what makes this device such a big deal? Let's take it from the top. The first major evolution is in the way the device is being built. Instead of sticking with the ultra-minimalist design language of the Osmo Pocket 3 and earlier, the Pocket 4 seems to be growing in size slightly, reportedly hitting around 190 grams. That might not sound like a huge shift, but that extra mass is key. It allows DJI to improve handling, stability, and heat management. Three things that vloggers and mobile filmmakers are constantly battling with. The grip is said to be more sculpted, giving creators a firmer and more comfortable hold for longer shooting sessions. But the real story is what's happening on the front of this device. The Osmo Pocket 4 is expected to feature a rotating touchscreen that jumps in size to 2.5 inches. This is a clear shift away from the fixed, smaller displays of its predecessors. This new screen reportedly has a resolution of 480 by 800 in brightness levels hitting 800 nits. Plenty for composing shots even in glaring sunlight. For creators working on the fly, that's a practical win. Whether you're flipping it around for a selfie video, tilting to monitor your framing from below, or just navigating settings more easily, this screen is built for flexibility. And what good is a screen if the image sensor doesn't match up? DJI appears to be pulling out the big guns here too. The Pocket 4 is rumored to bring a 1-inch sensor, a huge leap over what we've seen before in this series. That change alone puts the device in line with some mirrorless cameras when it comes to light capture and image quality. With a sensor that size, you're looking at better performance in challenging lighting, much cleaner low-light shots, and noticeably greater dynamic range. The detail and depth you'll be able to achieve from such a small device could surprise even seasoned filmmakers. Paired with the upgraded sensor is a 20mm equivalent lens with an f/2.0 aperture. This combination isn't just about shallow depth of field, it's also about color accuracy and sharpness. DJI seems to be targeting content creators who are tired of sacrificing image quality for portability. Whether you're shooting B-roll for a film or documenting your travels, this lens setup could deliver a surprisingly cinematic look. And here's where things really start to get serious. The rumored video specs are eye-catching. 4K resolution at an astonishing 240 frames per second. Yes, you heard that right. That means you can capture hyper-smooth slow-motion footage at the highest resolution currently supported on most platforms. For sports creators, wildlife documentarians, or anyone into creative video work, this kind of performance in a gimbal camera is practically unheard of. Even more impressive is what's under the hood, a newly designed chipset that powers faster processing, better heat efficiency, and support for advanced color modes. That includes 10-bit color depth, D-Log-M profile for greater dynamic range, and full HDR video recording. In other words, your footage is going to have way more color information to work with in post-production, letting you grade your content with much more flexibility. But there's more to good footage than specs. Autofocus is a key player, and the Pocket 4 isn't holding back here either. Leaks suggest it will feature a hybrid autofocus system with phase detection and eye tracking. This means whether you're filming fast action or capturing close-up shots of people or animals, the focus should remain tack-sharp. DJI is also expected to debut ActiveTrack 7.0, which would offer smarter, smoother subject tracking, especially useful in more dynamic environments. Battery life, always a concern in compact devices, is reportedly getting a major overhaul too. With a more power-efficient design and improved thermal performance, the Pocket 4 could last longer between charges without overheating. Even better, fast charging is said to be supported. Early leaks suggest you'll be able to fully charge the camera in just 25 minutes using a PD, power delivery, charger. That's a huge deal for on-the-go creators who can't afford to wait around between shoots. And let's not forget DJI's crown jewel, stabilization. As always, DJI is expected to lean into its expertise in gimbal tech. The Osmo Pocket 4 will likely feature a combination of mechanical stabilization with refined electronic enhancements to keep footage smooth, even during the most chaotic shooting conditions. Whether you're filming while walking in a vehicle or just moving quickly between shots, the footage should remain rock steady. This kind of hybrid stabilization system will be critical for creators who are constantly capturing unpredictable moments. Now, all these innovations naturally come with a price tag. And according to the latest leaks, the standard version of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 could be priced around $690. There's also word of a creator combo version, possibly landing around $799. That's not a budget option, but it's still a very competitive price point considering what this compact powerhouse is capable of. When you compare it to carrying a full-sized camera, gimbal, and audio rig, the Osmo Pocket 4 could become a dream tool for run-and-gun creators. Looking at everything together, what DJI is reportedly building here is not just an upgrade, it's a redefinition of what compact camera gear can be. The Osmo Pocket 4 seems to be designed for the next generation of content creators, people who want pro-grade tools without hauling a backpack full of gear. It's a creative powerhouse, wrapped in a form factor small enough to fit in your pocket, but mighty enough to deliver studio-level visuals. Imagine this. You're traveling solo through a foreign city, capturing wide-angle cityscapes, cinematic slow motion of local culture, and vlogging your journey all with one device that fits in your palm. The Osmo Pocket 4 is looking like the kind of camera that makes that dream possible. It blurs the line between consumer and professional tech in the best way possible. Whether you're a solo creator looking to simplify your kit or a professional who needs a second camera that doesn't compromise on quality, the Osmo Pocket 4 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting devices of the decade. Stay tuned to, because when this device finally hits the market, we'll be right here, hands-on, breaking it all down for you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We've got even more deep dives, comparisons, and gear tests coming your way. Until next time, keep creating.